Welcome to the small hours where we're going to make a little magic tonight, set our intention for moving forward into the week, and bring in some blessing weight energy just to clear away any negativity that may be lingering, any thwarting influences that may be hanging out on the periphery, and also to call in supportive energy for what came through in the collective weekly weather report wild card read. And it seems like we're about to head into a time of great alignment when there's going to be a lot of synchronicity coming in. And so much of this has sort of a kismet feeling to it, or sort of a luck quality to it, like in the right place at the right time. It's 1:22 on the clock when I said that. So there's much of this energy coming in that's like the interplay of the divine in the human's life, putting little breadcrumbs on our paths that lead us to where we're supposed to be. And I really needed some time to sit with this one to feel out what kind of energy needed to come in this week for the collective. And what came through very strongly was there's some angels on the outfield, man. There's some angels on the outfield. There's some divine play occurring in life. And in order for us really to take advantage of the directive we'll receive, it's so important that we're clear, that we have our third eye clear, that we're able to receive the guidance with clarity when it comes in, that we're able to spot those synchronicities, because the more that we're able to notice the synchronicities, the more we step into that stream of synchronicity. And it leads us step by step along the way on a pretty magical journey, actually. I don't know if any of you have done any work with the angels. I'm sure there's plenty of you who have. But when they start playing in your life and they bring in the synchronicity, it's a really rare, special experience. And in particular, right now, there's a lot of soulmates coming around to connect with us. And some of these soulmates are teachers on our paths. Some of these soulmates have healing work to do with us. Some of these soulmates are going to light our hearts on fire and give us a whole new passion and purpose for living. And we're opening a very important chapter with them. So there's so much of this kind of kismet energy in play. And at a time like this, it's very common to run into earth angel energy. These are people that have a certain quality to them that is a little otherworldly. They don't seem like people that you're used to interacting with. The things they say hit a little different. And there's a feeling of getting a memo directly from spirit when you bump into these characters on your path. And so I thought it would be a lot of fun if we just welcome the angels to play in our lives this week and to help us clear our energy and also clear that third eye, give us clarity so that we can recognize when their assistance is coming in, so we can see them when they come in as earth angels, so that we notice the signs and we understand how to decipher them according to how they're speaking to us individually. And that we invite a little bit of this magic and play back into our lives. I work with the angels a lot, and I know that may surprise some people. I know that I've been very open about being on the path of the witch. I am in the third road tradition, but my path is very open and it encompasses all energy. All right. I have a very broad, open view where I feel that it's all one energy operating through anything that we can see, feel, touch, experience, even that which we can't see. It's all made of the same stuff. And so I almost view deity and angels, fairies, they are simply manifestations of that one great energy. And we hold these archetypes in the collective unconscious, and we can make them conscious and activate these archetypes and invite them to play energetically in our lives at will at any time. You don't need an intermediary. This is my view, all right? And I respect all views. I respect your truth. And I welcome you to enjoy this space and enter this space. And please do with respect. This is a space I'm holding for healing and to help people reconnect with their own connection to spirit or what makes them feel tapped into source. And I want it to be a safe space for everybody to come in and receive. So tonight we're going to do some smoke cleansing and clearing. We're also going to be bringing in a little bit of a meditative space to sort of form and hold the intention, and I will guide you through that. And then we're also going to have some Reiki that you can receive. I have been through all the levels of training in Reiki. I was trained by Tomoko Hiroka within the original lineage, the Usui lineage of Reiki. I don't like to refer to myself as a Reiki master. I know that that's the terminology that people have given it, but I don't want to get caught up in that kind of mentality around doing this work, because what Reiki is universal life force energy. Everybody has access to it. It's just about being able to open up yourself to it. And I'm always the beginner, forever the beginner. And that's how I choose to hold my focus on my path. It keeps me grounded, it keeps me centered, and I think that's something that we all can use at this time. So the Reiki is going to be coming in to help you be able to be more mindful, to notice synchronicity when it comes in, to recognize when you're receiving divine guidance, to be able to tap into its meaning for you, and to apply it to your life in magical, meaningful ways that is able to elevate you to another level where maybe, just maybe, you can recapture a little bit of that feeling of wonder you had about the world when you were a child. So we're recapturing a little bit of that spirit. We're bringing in a little laughter, a little mirth, a little levity, all the best parts of the angels. And of course, love, sweet love, just calling on that love within ourselves for us to recognize the love that is around us in the world. And it's going to be a very sweet, beautiful, supportive Reiki energy coming in. And then we will do a candle lighting, and I will be holding space with this candle for the collective, whoever drops in and receives this and takes part in this. I will be building the energy with it throughout the week. I welcome you to light a candle of your own to help hold the intention so we can all build that light together. I think it's a really beautiful way to have a huge communal circle, right? Because there's no limitations here. When we have the resource of the World Wide Web, and please excuse me, I'm getting over bronchitis, so I still have a little bit of congestion in there, but I'm feeling good. It's just a little bit of more clearing to do, more clearing to do. And I think that that's kind of there for the collective in general as a whole too. We have a little bit more clearing to do. Also, just from last week's session, we saw that there is a need to cultivate more gratitude for the blessings that you already have, and giving thanks in advance for the blessings on the way, in an act of faith, in a demonstration that you do believe that all of life is working for you rather than against you. And it was interesting because our candle from last week had some real issues with burning. There were stuck points. There were points where the flame got really dim and then it would grow bright and burn through a lot, and then it would slow down. And when all was said and done, I always read the candles after I do any kind of working with them. There was a little bit more to burn away on the bottom there. And so this really lets me know that there is a need to still do more work around this, more work around feeling grateful for the ways that life is showing up for you. Okay. And so just continuing to encourage that spirit as we carry this work forward. And I'm going to just start doing this weekly as guided by the weekly weather report. It lets me know what energies are in play for the collective, and that will adjust how I carry out the session. Okay. It will always come right after the weekly weather report. Sometimes I may need to sit with it overnight because I really want to make sure that I'm getting the memo about the energy that needs to come in. But I welcome you to just relax and enjoy and receive. And we're going to begin with a little smoke cleansing here. And I'm doing some purification first, just clearing out any lingering negative energy that's hanging on you from the week before, bringing in some of that transformational fire activation, Agni. This is sage and copal. Just clearing away anything that may be lingering from the week before, anything that may be lingering from earlier before you arrived here in this space. Clearing away all lower vibrational energies, all energies that are unlike love, all energies of fear, all energies of doubt, all energies of envy, all energies of greed, all energies of being idle on the path, so that we may always be mindful of the work to be done. Releasing any negative attachments from the auric field, clearing away any heaviness, any worry you may have, any feelings of not being supported, feeling lost, confused, tired, or alone. Just take some nice deep breaths and let it all out. clearing the way before you. Sweeping your path clear, removing all obstructions, any interference, anything that would tempt you to stray from your path. Just clearing it away so you can move forward unobstructed, so that you can see the way clearly forward and recognize when Spirit is communicating with you without any doubt, perfect trust. I want to bring in a little of that hawk medicine into your auric field, aligning you with that vision. Hawk medicine is messages from Spirit. So if you happen to see hawk come through for you this week, it's significant, especially if hawk comes to you in threes. It means pay attention. Spirit's talking to you. All of life is talking to you, giving you guidance, giving you exactly what you need so you can move forward in an empowering way, so that you can recognize the miracles when they show up on your path, especially when they show up in the form of an earth angel in an unassuming form who gives you a message that is the key to unlock your door of opportunity. Hawks are able to have a higher perspective. They can see their way around obstacles. They can see the way through what is thwarting them. And they know how to set their sights on a target and hit the mark. Clearing out your third eye, any residual energy from other people's ideas, other people's perceptions that may have clouded your vision, so you can see the truth for yourself, so you can connect with Spirit on your own terms and receive the insight you need. I want you to think of what is weighing you down right now. What thoughts have been troubling you? What are you concerned about at this point in your life? Where do you feel like you need divine intervention? And I want you to first begin by getting in touch with, how does this burden you're carrying that you so want relief from, what does it feel like? I want you to get in touch with the feeling as I start to clear out that heavy energy that's holding you back so you can have clear vision. Any heaviness that's covering you. clearing it from your mind, clearing it from your body, clearing it from your spirit, clearing it from your path, opening your road so that all manner of divine guidance and synchronicity may align for you, thwarting any attempts from those who would try to block your blessings, thwarting any influence from those who would hold you back or who would lead you astray. Clearing away those same sabotaging influences that are within the self, in the shadow. Take a nice deep breath and just let it out with a little bit of vocalization. Just take a few deep cleansing breaths like this, gathering up the heaviness and releasing the burden. And take one more nice, big, deep breath from the bottom of your belly, expanding your rib cage out to the side, up to the heart, letting the collarbones open and releasing it, letting it go. Now I want you to take a moment and just sit and rest your palms gently upwards on your lap, or if you're laying down receiving this, at your sides. And now I want you to think of what it is that you're in need of. What does your answered prayer look like? What kind of guidance are you needing? What is that thing that's missing that would be like the missing link that will pull everything all together? That one thing you're waiting for that can finally make the dream, the vision, the hope a reality. That thing that you pray for, the thing that is on your mind when you go to bed at night and it's there to greet you first thing in the morning. And I want you to think to yourself, what would it feel like? What would it feel like if you received that? See if you can build a certain quality to that feeling. Give it a color. Give it a texture. Give it a sound. Give it a taste. What would it taste like? How would it feel in your body to take in this blessing, to take in this thing you've been seeking but have not yet found? Really step into the feeling of it, feel it on the deepest level that you possibly can. And if you can't seem to really anchor it just yet, that's okay. Just the openness to begin to explore what that would feel like. To embody that is a key in and of itself that will open doors for you. So let it be where it's at right now. And see if you can build all of these feelings into some kind of symbol. Don't question what comes through. Trust what comes through. And I have a very special stone here. This is a mystic fire topaz, and it's something that I have consecrated that connects me to the angels, and I wear it when I'm doing a lot of work with the angels. In particular, I do work with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, and recently Archangel Uriel's been coming in pretty strongly for me. So all of their energies are held within this stone, and this is the same stone that is said to be in the breastplate of the high priest. And it's a stone that helps us be aware of divine play in our lives. It's a stone that helps us have spiritual clarity. It's a stone that brings illumination, that keeps the vision of the third eye clear. And it's a stone that brings great blessings. And so we're going to use it a bit like a portal tonight. So once you have your symbol and you're very in touch with it, I'm going to invite you to focus your gaze on this mystic fire topaz. Ted is providing a little ASMR in the background. He's thirsty. Maybe you feel like you're thirsty too. Maybe you feel like you've been going a long time, hoping, praying, longing, wanting, feeling alone at times, feeling lost at others. Trust that this support is here for you. Now, the symbol that you came to symbolize that feeling, that quality that you would experience if you received exactly what you needed. Go ahead and send it right into the center of this stone, like a portal to the angelic realm for them to receive and hold for you. Give it over to this stone as an invitation for them to come forward with divine play in your life this week, to guide you synchronistically to the fulfillment of that hope, that answer that you're needing, to that healing you're longing to experience, to that blessing you're ready to receive. I'll hold some Reiki healing energy around this when I feed the candle so that you can also feel held in that space as well. And we nurture this, that you're aligning with that energy. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in some Reiki now so we can prepare to light our candle and be in the right space for that, and also to just put you in that space where you're ready to receive, where you're ready to receive the guidance. I'm going to do a little bit of clearing work from the third eye so that you have clarity, that nobody else's energy is in your auric space, so that your energy can be all your own. If you do not wish to receive the Reiki, then this would be a good time to temporarily step away from the view of the video. I will announce when I'm complete with it. But the way that I work with it, I do intend that those who are viewing it are receiving it. So if you're not wishing to receive Reiki, this is your opportunity to step away momentarily. And that's okay too. If you're not open to receiving yet, or maybe not at all, that's perfectly fine. But this is here for those who would like to receive this healing assistance and to be put in harmony with the stream of synchronicity. I'm going to actually bring in a little magic, a little magic, a little magic. And use this to call in the energy. And to receive, you can just simply sit, relax. You can watch if you like. You can have your eyes closed. Sending energy to the past to heal what was never addressed, to heal what was never closed properly, to heal that which is obstructing the present vision, sending healing to the present so that you can align with the spirit of gratitude, so you can recognize the blessings that are all around you, so that your vision may be clear, so you may see your life accurately and realize how much you are supported. And also, so you can recognize the synchronicity that will be coming into your life this week, and the earth angels who find their way to your path. Sending energy to your future for it to be in perfect alignment with your highest good, that which will give you the greatest fulfillment, and for you to have the wisdom to trust and let go, to have faith, and be guided to that place through the synchronistic signs that will come through for you this week. Sending emotional support your way to calm any worries. Alleviate any insecurities. Any ways that you feel like you're not being supported or seen or heard. Ways that you feel abandoned or like nobody's listening, nobody understands, nobody cares. Clearing away these distortions, bringing in soothing, supportive energy that reminds you how much you are loved. So that you can open your heart and experience the support that wants to come in for you this week, the guidance that wants to come in, confirmations that you're not alone. Just clearing away some of that old, stagnant energy that's clinging to you that needs to be transmuted, needs to be released, so you can feel lighter, more free, more open, more receptive, trusting. Oh, that was a little sticky. I'm just clearing out the third eye. And I'm bringing in some bay leaf to ward you of any evil eye, any interfering energies that would try to block you from that which is meant for you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. This also will ward you, protect you, and at the same time, it is opening up the pathway to abundance, to blessing, to luck, to synchronicity. Bay leaf is a wonderful, wonderful ally to work with, to cleanse, bless, and road open. Okay. I am going to get this candle ready for us. And this candle is going to be lit with the intention of putting us directly in the stream of synchronicity. I'm beginning by putting 5 holes in the surface of the candle. I'm using 5 because 5, yes, it's change, but 5 is also balance. It's earth, air, fire, water, spirit, akasha. If you were to stand and put your arms out to the sides and have your legs spread, you would also form a star. And you are from the stars. We're all from the stars. So this is a fixing energy. And what that means is it just solidifies the working, holds the intention, and prevents it from being tainted by any kind of disruptive forces. I'm also going to dress the candle with clove oil. And clove oil is wonderful for protection. And as well, I'm going to use 5 drops with this. We're using it as more of like a more benevolent blockbuster, okay? Finding creative solutions that are easily transitioned into. We're looking more for that kind of unique, out of the blue solution, that idea, that inspiration, that guidance that comes in at the 11th hour is 44:22 on the clock. It saves the day. The missing piece that you need that completes your puzzle so you can move out of confusion, move ahead. It's very much a protective and warding energy. It also gets things moving. Okay. It also strengthens the intention of whatever you're working with, and it's very drawing. So this is bringing our energy in resonance with the force of synchronicity. And it was 44:55 on the clock. This will get things moving. We'll start to see our manifestations come in, those things that we're needing guidance on, we're needing a way through, a way forward. These things are going to start to show up. And the intention that it shows up in a playful way, in a spirited way, in a way that brings the magic back into your life and that feeling of hopefulness. Now, we already know, I've already shared it before, that I'm not really big on glitter, but I recognize that glitter is quite magical, and it does look like the stuff of stars, doesn't it? So we're going to bring this in. I've also had this energy coming in around silver, and silver being warding and deflective of malokyo, of the evil eye, of jealousy, of envy, okay, of thwarting energy. So we're just going to bring that in, and we're going to just put a nice seal, a nice seal. Ted liked that. Did you hear his affirmation? We're putting a nice seal on this, okay? And I'm putting some on the wick because it reminds me of Uriel's flaming sword. And Uriel uses the flaming sword of truth to protect against those who would deceive, to protect against those who would thwart, who would block, who would harm. So very good for clearing out any malevolent energies. And Ted agrees with that. Ted agrees with that. We're going to further reinforce that by bringing in some black pepper, which I also like to use as a rattle, because rattles are very, very powerful and potent for clearing up any blockages, any stagnancy. Just clearing out the negativity, opening the road. We're going to go ahead and ask for support, clearing out those obstructions, those blockages within and without, so the way can open before us. And then I'm going to bring in some coriander. Coriander is wonderful for bringing in spiritual assistance. It's got that saint expedite, energy to it, right? When you really are just like down for the count and you need something to come through to restore your faith. Coriander brings in the last minute save. Coriander aligns you with luck. It helps you be in the right place at the right time, so it can help you with that timing aspect. And we're looking to bring in some spiritual assistance. So I'm going to put 7 of these coriander seeds in here. Coriander is from cilantro. Cilantro is the leaf. Coriander is the seed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And just asking that this energy supports us through this year. It is a 7-year. And then bringing in peppermint. Peppermint is also an offering to spirit. It helps bring assistance from helpful spirits, from the angels. We're working with the angels with this. But also any of your allies, any of your helpers, any of your guides, and you can set those intentions of your own now. They'll all be held in this space. And if you have any specific requests that you would like me to hold for you while I feed this candle over the week, please feel free to leave me a comment and I will happily bring it in and help you build that intention personally. Peppermint is also good for giving us the clarity, the awakeness, the sight. It's good for clearing the third eye so you can see things as they are. It's also helpful for opening up psychic vision and just putting you in that stream of consciousness that allows you to connect with synchronicity. So we're bringing that in. Then finally, We got turmeric. And turmeric is very solar. It represents that sun energy. And so this is all about moving out of the shadow, moving out of that place of darkness, of not knowing, of not having the way forward, having a piece missing that is holding up the show, that's keeping you stuck at the crossroads. So this will help bring illumination. It's also very much about bringing in that kind of like glow up energy. So just asking that you get your shine on, as you move through this week, that you start to experience a glow up, and that you see this manifesting on every level, mind, body, spirit, just moving into that sun energy, just feeling more warmth, more openness, more happiness, more beauty, recognizing the beauty. It's also about coming into your power, into your empowerment in a balanced way where you are able to stay in your power and work with your creative center, that second chakra, Svadhisthana, third chakra, Manipura, to bridge the creativity and your power to manifest your highest visions, and to also recognize those earth angels as they show up on your path this week for the special glow that they will have about them, or those experiences, those encounters that bring you something of meaning. Okay, so we're just going to open up your sight to that as well. I'm going to bring in the Reiki on the candle here. You have your candle now. You can hold it and charge it up with the intention with me. And if you don't, you can always bring it in later. Doesn't matter. Anytime you see this, you can work with this. It's timeless. I'm feeling a lot of heat building. I think there's a lot of transformation on offer this week, and illumination. Just help me hold this intention in your heart space as you receive these words. We ask that these words fall upon the knowing of the angels and invite them to come forward in our lives with their divine play, bringing us the magic, the miracles, the mirth, the levity, the laughter, the joy that's been missing, and helping us to see the beauty in life, the beauty in the path that's unfolding before us, and the beauty in everything that's come before. Thank you for joining me. Blessings on your week.